Hello and welcome back, listeners, to our special horror one-shot for Halloween, now told in 4 parts with the crew of Swerve podcast and myself, our little divine darkness. Before we get started, how about we introduce our players, who you'll be playing, and what are their current thoughts? Clickbait, I'll have you go first.
Oh my gosh, me going first. What's up, guys? I'm Clickbait, and I am playing Zoe Crestfield. She is a waitress at a, what did I call it? A brunch, lunch, kind of bougie restaurant. Currently, she is really hurt. She's not looking super great, as the rest of our players know and love. She does have kind of like a Valley Girl accent. And yeah, she likes all things fashion and pink, and yeah.
And I love her.
And you love her, and I love her. And so do our other players. Isn't that right, guys?
No comments.
I was going to say, the silence says it all. Kilobyte, I'll have you go next.
I'm Kilobyte. I play Alejandro Mendoza. He's an engineer, past Boy Scout, on a journey to find his friend, and stuck with Renner and Zoe inside of a basement of a church.
Fairly correct. And last but not least, Onyx.
Hi, I'm Onyx. I'll be playing a math professor. His name is Professor Renner Symmetry. We're looking for my cousin, and things have taken a turn that I could not have predicted, nor math could have saved me from. But we will get there. We will get there. With these newfound abilities and the fire that we definitely didn't start, we will find my cousin.
I know I didn't start the fire. Anyhow,
I didn't start it.
I am Hex. I am your god and your guide through the darkness. Now, are you all ready?
Yes, I'm so ready. I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, where we last left off, you three, forgive me, defeated 2 monsters who dissolved into their own pool of blood in this long hall. And now behind you guys is the door that was hot to the touch, where the fire, I'm sure, is taking a toll on the rest of this bunker. And the door in front of you down this twisted hall, where that door was perched open a tiny bit, if I remember correctly.
That is correct.
What would you like to do?
Can I drink an energy drink that I have in my possession?
Yes. The energy drink will give you advantage to hit for your next 2 attacks, and then you will lose a turn, because like all energy drinks, you crash.
Well, that does not do me much good now at all. I thought it was going to give me some help, but it doesn't.
Contrary to popular belief, energy drinks do not give you health.
You know what? Well, I guess I can't undrink it, so I guess it's gone now, and I do nothing.
Okay, but keep in mind, for the next 2 attacks, whenever you encounter a monster, you will get advantage.
Cool. The only other thing I've got is pill bottles. I'm like at really low health. Do any of you guys have anything?
Do I have anything? No.
I have some bandages.
Ooh.
Let's see. I have a first aid kit.
Oh my god. That sounds amazing right now.
I will fix your boo-boo with my Boy Scout knowledge.
Aw. Oh my god, thanks,
says-
Alejandro.
You're welcome, Zoe. Roll a d12 plus 3. I don't know if that uses the whole thing or if it's multiple
It will,
uses,
yes.
but- okay.
So that is a hefty healing. I feel like you would end up using the majority of the kit for that.
The next time, try not to fall on your knife.
I'm gonna do my best, but these guys are so scary, Alejandro. I don't even want to be dealing with them. Like, I just want to find Clara and get out of here. Did you roll? Am I rolling or are you rolling? I guess I'm.
You could roll. It's your health.
8, which brings me, I believe, exactly back to my max of 11. Oh no, my max is 20, but I'm at 11 hits now.
Nice.
I was gonna say, I hope your max isn't 11. God dang.
I feel so much better. Thank you, Alejandro.
You're welcome.
Is that the first time Zoe said thank you?
It is literally not.
Alright, never mind.
Renner, what are you up to?
Yeah,
Oh,
Renner.
We just murdered 2 monsters in the basement of a church thingy, school, mess hall. What a sentence. Is the door still open where the monsters emerged?
They emerged right in the middle of the hall out of thin air, seemingly. But the door at the very end of the long hall is perched open just a little bit.
But that's the one the monsters came out of, right?
I just said that they appeared out of thin air in the middle of the hall.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Alright, so, Reiner is going to slowly make his way towards that door and poke his eyes through.
I'm gonna follow.
Just his eyes.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could disconnect them from your face.
That, but
Like a Looney Tunes cartoon. You just see the eyes poking around. Are you... Because the door swings out away from you. So are you just gonna like poke your head in, try to see what's nearby? Are you just gonna like stand next to the door and kind of gauge what's happening?
gently poke my head through, but very subtly, very slowly,
Okay.
and that's
I'm gonna
it.
like prop my toe like on the door so it can't like close on him, because that's already happened once to me, and was not a fan.
Very well enough. I will not make you roll, because as you open this door, you see essentially what looks to be more hallway. It turns a corner, and you can just barely make out what looks to be a bit of a door from around the corner. But this hall is veiny, almost flesh-like. Like things
Ew.
still have the texture of paint on the walls, wooden floors, but they're all starting to warp and cave and sag and just it feels very, very strange. And as you sort of pass through this door, you feel like goosebumps rush up and down your arms, and you feel an aura of something powerful roll over you. Like this is a place that maybe you should not be.
I'm gonna like peek my head around the corner of the door and like see if I can see any of that.
Okay, that does not bode confidence. Alejandro,
Yeah. Did you find anything?
how'd that fire go? Because I don't think I've been told or brought up to date on this.
Alejandro
It's burning.
was supposed to-
It's going.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
going, so should we leave?
He did not put it out. Like I thought he was gonna.
Leave the church or leave the hallway?
Well, things are on fire. We have 2 options. We dive deeper and hope there's another way out, or we abandon.
I mean, like any good underground thing, usually like base, whatever, church. I don't know. There should be another way out, because like it just wouldn't make sense if there's not another.
But we haven't found your cousin.
Yeah, we need to find Clara. Renner, we can't just leave.
You were just saying we could leave.
No, I know.
Oh.
Alejandro, I was saying there's another way out. Like we shouldn't leave. We should
Oh.
find the other way out. I mean, come on.
All right,
Seriously, look at the
we
program.
venture
Can't
in.
leave. We have to leave.
Yeah, we can't leave. We have to leave.
All right, as you push a little further, I will now have you roll perceptions for me.
Oh my god. Why?
First roll of the night.
No, second.
Rolling,
Second roll of the
rolling with
night.
the dice roll. 13. Unlucky
15.
13 for me.
15.
14.
You all made it. Wow, good for you guys. So great of you. Anyways, as you push a little further, you can now see 2 doors as you round this corner. One is nestled into the next corner as you sort of zigzag your way through the hall. The next one is a little further past it, but you can hear the sounds of what seems to be chatter coming from that first door nestled into the corner. It's very soft, very faint, but it's recognizable human chatter.
I was gonna say, is it human or not?
Yeah, it is. I will give you that. It is human chatter.
Okay, that does help. How? I don't know.
That's up to you, man. I don't know.
What are they saying?
Is there like a wall on the door? Like, can I put my ear against the door?
Do I recognize the voice? If it's Clara or not?
I would have to Clara. Zoe, I'll have you roll me a con, because you're concentrating to hear. And then I will tell you, Alejandro, that you do not recognize the voice.
Okay, hang on. And 9.
It's real muffled. This must be a very thick door because it just sounds like.
Oh, they
Do
sound
I
like
catch
Charlie
any
Brown.
keywords?
Womp, 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 womp. What were we saying?
I said, can I make out any keywords or anything?
No, it's just.
Damn.
Womp, 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 womp.
Okay. I can't make it out. It's just you're being so quiet. We are still in the robes though, right? Like we could just pretend.
They don't have a
be-
cup.
Cup?
A cup.
What cup?
A cup we can place against the door to hear it better.
I've got my empty energy drink.
DM, will that work?
I'm gonna say no.
Dang, come on!
Although-
Like you know how you put a can against the door?
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Are you speaking from experience? Because this definitely needs to be fact checked.
Yeah,
like
this
I am
this
speaking
definitely
from
works.
experience. Although maybe
I feel like
just
it does
have
work,
Bad
too.
ears.
But you are the DM, and you told us no.
I saw a metal can.
You just
with a
make it
weird
sound like it's.
opening.
I've usually done it with metal. You usually do it with metal cans because like it distorts it a little bit, but it does still amplify the vibrations, which is all you're trying to do.
You hear a slightly clearer womp, 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 but you can't make out
Okay,
any words.
okay, thank you for that, DM. Thank you for that.
And then the other door is quiet. If that's any consolation to you all.
Wish it was a consolation prize.
I know, right? I mean,
That's
one of us
later.
can like see what happens, but
Funny.
I feel like they all should have left by now unless they don't know there's the fire. In which case, one of us can go in and be like, "Oh my god, the fire! Like we have to go." You know, we could do that.
We could. It is definitely an option. You guys have lots of
Zoe?
practice with it. Maybe you could do it again.
I think it's Alejandro's turn because I did it last time.
And it worked perfectly. They left the room.
Well, I mean, there was a fire, Alejandro. Like, of course they left.
Yeah, but you did such good acting.
Alejandro, are you being condescending? Because I have told you before, you cannot just condescend to people because you don't like what they have to say, okay?
No, I'm not. I'm actually saying the truth.
I look at him skeptically. Is he saying the truth, TM? Or is he being pessimistic?
You put me into a corner. Again, making me do something I never expected you to do. Okay. Alejandro, are you lying?
I am.
Can you roll me a sneak? And then so can you roll me perception?
Yeah, totally.
I just like the dead ass. I am.
I could hear him smiling too.
I rolled another 9. Please roll worse. Dang it. Okay, well...
I guess I'm the good actor.
Alejandro's being honest. Wow.
Okay, I mean, like, are you sure you don't want to do it? I think you do a really good job.
No, you did great, Cope.
I'm like twirling my hair in real life over here, like. Okay, well, I suppose I can, but you guys better not leave me behind. Okay, promise?
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
I don't believe him either.
That's allowed.
Okay, you know what? If you guys are just gonna leave me behind, then I'm not gonna do it, and we're just never gonna find out
Where
what's
would
in
we
that
go?
room.
Where
Or
would
has
we
it
go?
been
Leave
fire?
me behind?
There's another door up there. Like, there's
Where
one that's
would
not
we
on
go?
fire.
You were gonna be left behind.
Okay, well, you guys have to hide somewhere because you can't just be here when these people come out. Like,
We all have ropes. We could just have been trailing behind you.
okay, so you wanna come in with me, and we can just be like, oh my god, there's a fire.
No, you go in, and then we'll go after, as if like we had a delay response to the fire.
Before you go in, I do want to mention I think there was only 2 robes.
Yeah, one of us doesn't have robes.
Okay.
I
just
probably
wanna make
don't
that
because I
apparent.
wasn't there, right?
I would assume
I-
so.
Yeah.
Well,
that makes
it
sense.
depends on if the people in the room had robes, because I think I remember you saying they did not have robes on, because the one girl I talked to was in a hoodie.
Correct. No one in the mess
So-
hall had robes.
Then I also didn't have robes on, so then you 2 boys had the robes. If you put them on. I don't know if anybody put them on because everybody was in, like, streetwear.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Just-
I don't
don't-
think we
I
put them
don't
on
think
because
we
everybody
put
was in
them on.
streetwear.
Yes, because we had a conversation about like I never asked what you guys are wearing, but I'm not gonna decide that for you.
Yeah, because I had my puffy jacket that Alejandro
It melted.
Yeah,
You mean the
It
kindling?
did not burn. It melted.
burned. I mean, I guess like I'll go do this, but just like, you know, come in after me so that it seems more believable.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and straight up open the door. I'm not even gonna knock because if there was an emergency, I wouldn't knock.
You're just gonna bust on in?
Yeah, I'm busting. I'm busting in.
Just busting, make me feel. Anyway, you're going in. Boys, are you actually going to wait, or are you planning to do something else?
No,
I need to know.
I think we would wait.
I'll wait a few, and then I'll go in and act, but overreact.
Yeah.
Rainer, you sounded unsure for a second.
I bring out my calculator and pretend I'm doing something important on it.
80085.
800. Yeah, there. I was like, you're missing a couple.
Anyways.
8008135.
Oh yeah.
Sick. So
Nice. I got it. I had to picture the numbers, but I got it.
Zoe,
Yes,
You-
ma'am.
busted in this room.
I bust in.
Are you
feels good.
about to end this? Are you like panicked, like freaking out, flailing around, or are you just like busted in?
I'm not like going crazy, but I'm definitely rushed, concerned. I'm kind of like pretending to breathe a little heavier. I'm kind of going like, fire, there's a fire, we have to go. Everybody else is out, we have to go.
Okay. So,
But I'm not like freaking out.
No, you're controlled panic, I would
Yeah.
say. Okay. You are entering into a fairly dark room. You are, if you're looking at the map, you are entering the long.
Get back to the map. Too many things to click between.
It's the longer, bigger room of the new edition that I sent to you. It has the long red rug and the torches along the wall.
Oh, cool. I thought that was the fire, but sick.
No, those are just candles, silly boo.
That makes
So-
sense.
You enter a fairly dark room. The only light coming from those candles I just mentioned, posted along the walls. It looks fairly similar to the church above, but
It makes
darker,
sense.
smaller. A lot of it is more stone in its decor. Like the floor is just stone. The wall looks to be made of some kind of stone. Hard to tell. As mentioned, there is a nice long red rug across the length of the room, a few banners along the wall. Across the far end away from you is where actually most of the people are here. It's a small handful of people, I would say 6, 7 in total.
Mhm.
And they are lined up on that rug to what leads to a stone dais where there is a pit. From what you can see, it's getting darker over there. That goes into the floor. On either side of the dais, there are two people, sort of engaging this procession of small amount of people. There is one who is dressed in all black. They have a black veil and cap over their eyes and head, and a matching black sweater and a floor-length skirt. From under their cap, you can see a little bit of deep auburn, curly hair poking out. In her hand, you can see a bit of a knife with something red on it.
Oh my god.
And she also has, you can see in stark contrast to the darkness, and her dark complexion is, I'm going to say this wrong, vitiligo?
Yeah, vitiligo.
Tomato.
Vitiligo.
Just vitiligo. Patches of very pale skin along her fingers, her eyes. From what you can see, it's hard to see with the veil in the corners of her mouth, and a lot of her skin is also covered. The person standing on the other side of the dais, however, is not human. This
Oh, great.
creature is very not human. They stand fairly tall, a faux red halo similar to the glowing sun outside over their opaque veil covering all the way down to their collarbone. They seem almost nude, the skin near white, but any semblance of gender is totally erased. Their hands are folded together, but their incredibly elongated fingers are pointed downwards. Give me a moment to send you an image. And along their sides of what you can maybe assume to be legs, they almost look meshed together, is some sort of carved symbol. The woman with the knife, she turns to you, and she is
Oh gosh.
a little startled. She looks vaguely in your direction, and she says, "A fire? Here? Where?"
It has started in the closet by the kitchen. Everything is on fire. Everyone else is gone. We have to go.
"Ah, so it's over on that side. We should be plenty fine. The fire can't reach us here, my dear." And she takes a step down from the dais and she takes a step toward you. Her hand slowly extending out to you. Not the hand with the knife, but the hand.
Uh-huh. Is it Clara? Do I recognize this person? I honestly don't remember Clara's description.
Clara
I'm so
was
sorry.
described as, that's okay. She had fairly dark hair, but it was up into a bun. She had like a nice autumnal looking cardigan on. I would say, I don't remember if I described it, but I would say it's like a nice pumpkin spice color. That seems nice.
The last time we saw her, right?
The last time you saw her, which would be on the news broadcast.
Right. Do I know what Clara's natural hair color is?
Nearly black, like a dark
so
brown,
this
nearly
is
black.
definitely not her.
No.
Okay.
She was
running.
also like,
Fire! Just panting and throwing myself on the floor, just overreacting.
the people, I would say, I guess it's this woman in black, the creature, and then 5 human, I'm using air quotes, they look human for the most part. They all turn to you and they're giving a bit of surprise. But again, the woman in black reiterates, "Oh, no need to be afraid, dear. You're safe here."
Are you sure, like the fire can't get us? Because it is really out of control. Like, I don't know what happened. There was like a little smoke in the closet. The guys went to investigate and then it was everywhere. It was coming through the door. So we ran this way because it blocked off the path back upstairs. And I wanted to make sure that everybody got out.
She nods. She's listening. She's looking sort of in your guys' direction. Takes another step closer. And she says, no need. I understand that there's a fire, but it's nothing we can't handle. Anything past this door is protected to us from God. No harm will come to us here.
I don't know what to do. Okay, if you say so. I just, want to make sure everyone's safe. But if here is protected, then, here is protected.
She watches you both for a little bit and she tilts her head. She's thinking. The gears are turning for a moment. And she says,
It's not gonna be good.
I smell your faith on you. Come, would you like to make a sacrifice and give your tithes to the God? God will soon be approaching and we need to make sure everything is ready before.
I'm gonna look at Renner, or not Renner, at Alejandro. Where is Renner? Renner he didn't even come in. Alejandro, and just be like, what do we do? I don't want to do that.
Renner, put a pin in it. Renner, what are you doing?
I feel like I walked in slowly behind Alejandro,
Then I'm looking
but
at both
not
of you.
at the same time, just very slowly and cautiously. I am trying to observe the area.
Okay, are you looking for anything
Exits,
in particular?
weapons, things that could harm me or
Yeah, points of
someone
danger.
else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give
Assessing the
me
situation.
another perception then. I guess I will actually open that up to the other two if you would so like to.
Perception? Absolutely.
Got a
I will
10.
never turn down a perception roll.
Okay.
A 19.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. I think so too.
4.
So, Zoe is the only one who sees this. Other than the creature being sort of a threat, because obviously you have faced some pretty nasty creatures so far, and though they don't make a move against you immediately, it still kind of puts you on edge. Out of this room, there are no exits other than...
Love that. Love that.
There is the pit, but you could assume, you don't know where that goes, so
Yeah.
it's up to you whether that's really viable or not. And then the only weapon is seemingly just the small knife in the lady in black's hand.
Okay. So no exits. There's a pit. Only weapon is in Lady in Black's hand. Do I see anything else that might help us? Anything else anybody has said to us before? Anything I've seen before? Because I'm remembering all the stuff that I've been told, and
Seems
this
like
lady is white, and I'm assuming this is probably like a herald of the god that they're saying is coming, which is going to end the world, which I'm assuming is not good. This is not good.
I mean, yeah, you can assume none of this is really great,
Yeah.
I will say the humans, they all seem to have, I would say one of them was standing at the front of the dais. They don't have this, but the other 4 all have a cut on their hand.
Uh-huh.
And you can see that it's fresh because that that blood is looking very bright and fresh
That makes sense.
and wet,
That's probably
which
the
is
sacrifice or the tithe or
gross.
whatever.
And they all seem to have some sort of black veins on their skin that you can see. They're fairly faint, but you, as someone who is kind of familiar with the black veins on your own hands and face, you are like, I think I recognize that. But it's not to the same degree as what you have.
Cool, so I could probably be like, God has offered you a gift, but they have offered me a better one. I could try and flip this. I could try and flip this, which might be our only way out at this point, short of turning and running.
No, let me do my charm. I got this.
Okay, I'll let you go first. If you want to, go ahead. I'll be back up. I'm just gonna kind of hesitate then.
So far, Alejandro has had no riz, so there's no point for him to try this.
You can still try if you want to.
Yeah.
I don't think he would do this in this type moment.
Okay. This is okay. If you're not gonna do it, then guess it's up to Zoe again. Unless Renner wants to turn on the charm.
Does Renner have charm?
I guess we're about to find out. Knock yourself out here, bud.
Have charm. Renner is trying to find a way out, and I don't think he rolled high enough for this. So
yeah, the only door is the one you just walked through. Which I mean,
only door.
Can't go back
And
out.
there's nothing else I see, and
Not
they're
in this
wanting
room.
us to sacrifice or do something that sounds bad.
Yes.
Cool.
So
Well-
are you gonna do anything?
No, I'm gonna follow. I guess for now, I'm gonna
Gosh,
make
dang
sure
it,
I
you
follow
guys.
from the back. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, if we had riz, we would
Gift.
not be in this situation at all. Like, I would have been home. I would have not even come to church.
Oh my god. Okay, I guess Zoe, is noticing all this. She's realizing that there's probably only two ways out of this situation. Play along, or run. And, we still haven't found Clara, so running's not a great option. There's also no exits this way, but the least she could do is figure out what's going on before, turning and running, which is also an option. A gift, a tithe. God is on their way, you're right. But I have already received my gift. A gift bestowed upon me by making a sacrifice greater than blood. My soul. I have dedicated my soul to God, and thereby they have granted me a greater gift than can be achieved by blood. And I'll, walk a little closer and, hold out my arms.
As you walk closer to the lady in black, you see sort of past her veil and that she has no eyes.
Love that. I love that so much. I'm trying to stay cool, but I'm a little freaked out.
It's a little jarring because it looks like it was clean, but you can see sort of like red crust around the edges of her eyes.
So probably recent.
So she nods and smiles. She says, I do smell your blood on you. It seems recent. Come, give me your hands. And she holds her hand out to you and sort of feels for yours. And she takes her... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'll let her take my hands, but I want to, try and not let her grab them in a way where I can't get away.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to just let her, pinch grip my hands, so I can pull them away.
Yeah, because one of her hands is occupied by the knife, which she does not bring near your hands. But with her other hand, palm up, she cups your hand very gently, and she runs her thumb over the palm, gently feeling and caressing up to your wrist. She says, I don't feel your mark. Strange. And for a moment, she, despite not having eyes, looks you in the eyes.
I'm just gonna smile at her.
She studies you for a
I'm
moment.
full blown BSing here, man. I'm just smiling at her. I don't know what happened. I don't. That's not my job. You guys messed up. I don't know.
She looks. When I say looks, it's the approximation.
Yeah.
She approximately looks at the three of you. Are you the ones Caleb talked about?
Taylor.
She is gonna let go of your hand, by the way.
What is she now concerned, confused?
She is showing a little bit of concern.
I just
But she's
talked to
trying to-
Caleb. He's the one who told me to make sure everybody else was out. He figured we'd be more protected since, we'd already made the sacrifice.
Yes, and why is it you're truly here?
To witness the end and the new beginning that follows, of course.
She's going to hold her hand out again. Boys,
Guys, this is not going well.
may I have your hand?
That's a little fast for me, actually.
I thought that was the DM asking us to do something. I was like, what? How do I give you my hand, DM?
Puts it through the camera.
So which one? Because I favor one of these better, and I kind of want to keep that one.
She looks at you strangely for a minute. Just let me see your hands, dear. I won't do anything to harm them.
You can see with your eyes, right?
She gives.
I'm like gonna give Renner eyeballs like.
She gives a big smile. Oh no, silly. I don't have eyes. Not anymore. I gave them up as sacrifice to God, to be closer to the darkness, that immaculate place from whence they are born.
That's nice.
Breath. I'm taking
That's
a deep
deep.
breath.
That's real deep. Let's talk about that for a second, actually. Where, so what is this rate of exchange? Does anyone just have to like remove their eyes and they'll be closer to God, or is there
Renner,
like
I've
different per
told you.
person?
It's a personal decision to get close to God. You have to determine
Zoe?
the level of your
Zoe?
faith.
Zoe? I'm filibustering. Shut up.
I'm also filibustering, Renner.
She's nodding along with this conversation. She's like, yes, it is typically very, very personal. It is almost a journey of self-discovery, one that takes you along a path of faith, determination, commitment, and eventually the answer will be foretold to you and only you. For me, this was the clear path. I don't mind losing my eyesight if it means being closer to God.
Okay. So what do you need my hands for again?
Checking to see if you've given your tithe, dear.
Can I look myself to,
Well, you changed physically too, so I'm just kind of. I don't know about him because he doesn't just have the dark. Like he doesn't. Do you have the veins too? Do we all have like the black veins?
It seems to take a different appearance for most people. However, it seems the beginners in our faith have those little bits, the tiniest little bits of ink in their blood, it seems. And she sort of vaguely gestures to the people beside her who have, it looks like truly their blood has been poisoned with ink. And their veins look very dark. But that's really all you can tell. But she continues on. Most people give a little bit of their blood in exchange for their faith and protection here, and safety when God arrives. And she then gestures back to the dais and the creature that is standing beside the dais, who, by the way, has not moved an inch since you have entered, but is definitely turned and facing your direction.
Is it like an actual, like, you said it hasn't moved at all. Is it alive or is it a statue?
It seems to be breathing.
Okay.
Do you want to roll a perception?
Sure, absolutely.
Can I analyze the room?
How about a 4?
Like a weak spot or something? I can create a diversion.
We are the diversion, bud.
A diversion to get out of the diversion.
I mean, we could just run, but that would kind of get
Tell me a little bit more about.
I'm looking for like a weak structural beam of some kind, something where it could trigger a chain of events that can help us get out of here.
I will give you. There's probably not much. The walls are stone. There's the candle sconces along the walls, but they're sort of high up. There's not really a ton to work with.
Okay.
And then Zoe, it's breathing.
Sick.
Okay. This is gonna be a very big stretch, but
I'm here for it.
Can I go to the altar and stand like next to the creature thing? Just making my way as if like I'm gonna expect it. Like I'll take out my little Swiss Army knife as if I'm gonna like give it some blood. And as soon as I get close, I want to stab the creature.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Okay. I can work with that.
At this point, it's like either we end up sacrificing or we just start murdering crazy people, and I'm losing my sanity. So I'm just gonna start whacking.
I'm gonna say, as you walk to the dais, the woman in black, she will look your direction. She hears you walking.
Oh, hail the god.
And she sort of, because you're being chill, you're walking. She's not gonna pay you really any mind. She's going to turn back to Zoe and Renner, and then if you're going straight for the monster creature, I'm going to ask you, I guess, roll to hit with advantage because it's a surprise.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
What does my little Swiss Army knife do?
Oh my gosh.
What's the damage on it?
It should be the regular stat for a regular knife, which is 1d4 plus 2.
Let me roll to hit.
Only that strength. And then, while that's going on in the background, are you, Zoe, and Renner doing anything to...
Natural 20.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Maybe I'll just put a pin in you guys. Hold on, this is important.
Go for it, go for it, go for it.
And then I will... roll damage.
Wow, 4.
Okay. Give
Sorry,
me-
6.
Okay.
The
Oh,
rules
yes.
are
Yes, correct. Give me 1 second. I need to check something.
Die.
Get
They flinch at the last second of you attacking, but obviously you are too quick on the draw, and you immediately... Where are you stabbing them, actually?
I'll stab him on the neck. Like, I
Okay.
was gonna try to go for the artery, but I don't think a 6 will kill it. But I was going, and if they flinched, I probably just kind of ended up somewhere else.
They let out a shriek when you go straight for the approximation of an artery, because this sort of veil is confiscating any neck appendage, but that should be the approximate area. But they shriek in surprise and writhe under your attack, and they are... I'll say that they are actually too stunned to really fight or strike back against you, but they are going to try and move away from you.
Okay,
And
I'll scream at the other two. Hit them before they hit you. Let's get out of here.
Alright, I run. I make a move.
where are you moving to?
The closest one I got.
It is, I will say, the 5 people are seeing this maniac go buck wild on
I'm
this...
the maniac? Wow.
on this
Yeah, you're the
guy.
maniac.
They're going maniac on
Okay.
this creature, and they are actually going to flee.
Okay.
Oh my
the leader
gosh.
then.
They don't want a part of this.
The
Ava, or
closest guy.
the lady in black, however,
Yeah.
is going to panic immediately. What are you doing? Stop! And she's going to come over toward the dais.
Can I trip her?
Knife in hand.
Can I trip her?
Don't
I
let
would-
him hear it.
I
Oh,
run
touch
with,
it.
with my axe.
Wait, hold on.
I'm trying to trip her.
You're trying to trip her. Renner, what were you saying?
My axe. She doesn't need those wrists, right?
Who are you trying to hit, homie?
No.
The lady that's trying to touch the thingy. We're trying to prevent them from touching the thingy, right?
Touching what thingy?
The dial or the table.
The dial.
The
right?
altar.
I don't think she can do anything yet. There's no like it's.
She has a
I'm
knife.
just trying.
And the
trying
dais is a pit in the floor.
Oh, I thought you said dial.
Yeah, me too.
Dais.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I heard Dias. I knew what you were talking about.
Okay.
Thanks, boo.
Okay.
You're welcome.
All right, then I
Recalculate.
changed. She doesn't need those ankles.
Oh my. Okay. So one of you is tripping. The other is
I'm gonna just try and kind of like trip her into the hole in the ground.
rolling.
Like trip her so she falls.
I guess a strength, Zoe.
Oh god.
And then
I have no strength, bud. Why?
we'll see.
Can I assist in the strength since I'm essentially almost doing the same thing? Just
If you're trying to do the
sharper?
same thing, I bet you have a better strength. So you can take
Oh.
point on this if you want.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Who's rolling?
What's your strength
Whoever-
modifier, bud?
Whoever has the better strength. How about that?
Oh,
I got one.
you have better strength because I have a 0. But I will assist you instead.
Got 16.
Yeah,
With
that
advantage?
is- no.
I
Or
don't know.
oh,
Just whoever
The
has the
DM
better
never
one.
said anything.
I was. It doesn't hurt to ask.
It doesn't. It definitely. It definitely don't. Trust me. But that I will give that to you. A 16 is plenty. That is enough. She immediately trips and clatters to the ground. The dagger in her hand skitters across the floor, away from her hand, and she snaps at you both. I knew it. Caleb said that you were fiends, horrid fiends. Get
Maybe
out
we're
of
just-
here.
Maybe we're just the true believers you've wanted to be all along.
You know nothing of God. You don't know her glory, her rapture
Tell
that
me.
will embrace this earth.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound like fun.
It will. It won't be for you. And then, Alejandro, what are you doing? You stabbing?
Can I pick
We
up
lost
the?
Alejandro.
go for the knife and like try and like get Alejandro's attention and like toss it to him so he can do a better job?
You can. Yeah, I'll let you.
Cool.
Roll me.
Slash
I will say that it's small. It's light. It's not that like spectacular of a knife. It's not that heavy. So Dex is probably better.
Yeah. If he doesn't like acknowledge me, I'm not gonna throw the knife. It's only if he's like, okay, yeah, like looks at me and sees I'm gonna throw the knife. I'm not just gonna yeet a knife at somebody who's not paying attention. That seems like a really bad idea.
Correct.
Okay. So if he in fact does pay attention and turn, I shall toss him le knife with a 17.
Okay. Alejandro, are you here?
Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
I'm here.
Okay. What are you up to? Are you still stabbing this creature?
Yeah, I'll try to get closer if it moved away.
I will say, since it fell back, it is currently prone. So you can just go ahead. I will allow you to roll, not to hit, but just roll damage again. Because you're in close enough proximity that you can just get another hit in.
Okay. Can I use my axe? Or do I, since I have the Swiss Army knife out, it would take an action to put it away?
It would take an action to put it away, get it out, and then by that time they probably would be able to get far enough away where you would then have to roll to hit again.
Okay, I will take advantage of that and just try to stab him again. Probably in the neck again.
Okay. And then Zoe is, while you were doing a stab, said that she wanted to pick up the knife that the lady in black had dropped and she wanted to toss it your way.
5 damage. I'll stab him and I'll just try to pick up that knife. Not equip it, but just...
Okay. It is, now that it's in your possession, it is a fairly regular looking knife with some blood already on it. So that's fun. That's
nice.
tasty.
Another for the collection.
Yummy. Yummy in my tummy.
With that last hit, the creature shrieks again, and they are going to take a swing at you, which I guess it's at this point. Do you guys want to actually enter combat, or are you just trying to get a couple swings in so you can run away? I guess is what I'm trying to get at.
Incapacitate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that can be doable. Alejandro, are you going to... I'm assuming you're going in for the kill.
On the monster, yes. On the lady, incapacitated is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me... I'm thinking real hard over here. Wow. Yeah, I guess roll me initiatives, everybody.
Okay.
17.
Ooh. Big spender. I got a 6.
I am gonna roll for the both of them, and they got a 3.
Natural 20.
Oh
Nice.
my god, is that your second one tonight? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So it's Alejandro, Renner, Zoe, and then Lady in Black and Monster. Do I have that correct?
I think so.
Okay. So trying to think. With that natural 20, I'm gonna give it to you for... Well, actually, no, I guess it's not rolling to hit, or it's not damage or anything, but I wanted to give you some kind of bonus for rolling a 20, because the 20 is nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Very nice. Good job.
Guess I get to go first, right?
Yeah, I'm actually, you know what, I'll give you, for rolling a natural 20, I'll give you a point of inspiration because you haven't gotten one yet.
Oh my god, yes.
I inspired the others to kill.
You sure did. You are hacking and slashing like an 80s movie slasher movie monster.
Perfect.
So you are at the top of the round.
Get it thing here. I will slash again. You know what? I'll take my turn or my action just to switch out to the axe.
Okay.
I'll take out the axe, put the pocket knife away, and just kind of do angry eyes at the monster. Be like, you're next.
All right. That will. Yeah, I guess that would be your turn, Renner.
Incapacitate. So that means we either tie her up or knock her out.
How would you like to knock her out or tie her
Have
out?
rope.
You have
Oh my
rope?
gosh, you
So,
do.
Yeah, let's do
Alejandro's busy, so I'm gonna have to knock her out then. I would like to use the
get it out of my
sharp
backpack.
end of the axe to try to
Oh,
ding.
like the butt of the axe.
Yeah, like the butt.
The butt.
The butt.
I'm gonna use the butt.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess
The hilt.
I just hit if we have her.
she is on the
Or do
ground.
we have
So
advantage?
I would give you advantage because she's on the ground.
Yay.
Okay. 9. Wow.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. She definitely
Oh,
hears you. and she sort of rolls out of the way, and then she is going to, after a quick moment of staggering, she is going to start to stand back up.
My turn.
Correct.
I'm gonna also try. I'm gonna try and like pin her or restrain her. If Alejandro didn't toss you the rope yet, right, Renner?
No.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah.
he's
Then I'm
busy.
gonna try and like knock her back down, and then if I can, I will grab one arm and just take her wrist and like put it up towards her shoulder blades so that she can't get up. Like leverage her back down.
Yeah, roll me, I guess, strength.
Ugh. How about 2?
No, that is not going to work. She is going to essentially just twist out of your grip and fully stand up and take a step back away from you. And I think actually, if that's it, I think it's actually now her turn.
You know not of what you speak. You worship a false god. I don't know, that's all I got.
She gives you kind of a stink eye, even though she has no eyes.
Give her a stink eye back.
You can kind of see her squint a little bit. When the day of rapture comes, you will be sorry. And she is actually going to try and just deck you in the face.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I love that. I love that so much. No, please. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
Okay. She doesn't have anything to her
Indeed.
strength. Yeah, okay.
Well.
She got a nat 20. This lady
Primus.
is she means
Guys, help.
she's getting down to brass tacks. She's mad. She's upset. She is swinging Zoe for your jaw,
Yeah, I noticed.
which connects, and she deals 8.
That's what I healed for like 10 minutes ago, please.
I am baffled, and I apologize.
You don't apologize.
Don't apologize. It's
Flabbergasted. But I'm gonna say,
okay. I mean, it makes sense. I just like insulted her like pretty good.
yeah, she knocks you so hard
Yep.
you collapse to the ground.
I can't even argue.
Just
Picked up.
Whew, Mamma Mia. So, okay, now it is I'm calling this monster, they are a sorcerer.
You guys are doing a really good job.
We're doing fantastic.
Monster's turn. Monster is going to swing with their incredibly long, almost, I don't know, scythe, spear tip looking hands. They're gonna go for you, Alejandro. An 8, which I assume
I see how it is.
misses.
It misses.
Okay, cool. They swing with this scythe hand arm strange thing, and they are at this point losing a lot of blood, so it's understandable that they stagger a little bit and miss with their swing.
All you got?
Then Alejandro brings it to your turn.
Please, Alejandro,
Okay,
do something.
I'll swing with my axe.
Let's go.
This time I'm trying to go for the whole neck. Gone.
Zoe's just like, this is why I never did martial arts.
Dang it. Poor.
Dance gonna...
Inspiration. No, inspiration.
Okay.
Oh,
Using it so soon.
Nah,
suspicious.
This doesn't make sense.
Suspicious.
Yeah, roll me
Get another
one
four.
more time. One more time. Anytime that happens, I will always allow for another roll because that's
Always suspicious
strange.
when it's twice in a row.
Yeah,
I know.
Like the odds are there, but I don't like them.
Wow, 1 to 5. Let's go.
It went to 5, baby. That's not enough. So they are, despite losing so much blood, you are a little too lost in the battle. You're heated, you're raving, and you're taking a slice and a swing, and it just barely misses.
When did I take the glow sticks out?
You're Raven.
Shut up. All the candles like blow out and it just turns into a rave. Renner, it is your turn, baby boy.
The B.
I swing. Well,
You
if I
swing.
can't knock you out, I'm gonna do what I can. 18.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Get it.
Are you still looking to hit with the hilt of the axe, or are you going
No.
full chop mode?
I'm going
Oh
full
my
chop
gosh.
chop.
Where
I'm the knees.
Oh, the knee? Ooh, ow, okay.
Yeah. 7 points of damage. Almost
Oh
max.
my.
Mamma mia! That is a fair amount.
Good. Give in to what the god wants.
Oh my god.
We're weaponizing her faith against her.
The ooh-ah-ah has made it in. She howls in pain and she falls to one knee, understandably. She sort of clutches at her knee. She says, "Get out, all of you! Leave this place! Don't do any more harm than you've already caused."
We can't let you continue.
How do we stop this?
She
We
looks
don't want to hurt you.
vaguely at you. "I would never tell you."
I'm your god now.
Axe up in the air. "I'm your god."
Yep, pretty much.
Zoe, it is your turn. I
Yeah.
am.
I was like, can I stand up, please? Can I
You
get
can
up?
you can stand, but you're gonna be seeing some stars still. Cause wow.
That's fine. Yeah, I got hit pretty hard. I would like to try and use my dark curse because that's about all I got.
Okay.
I've got like a rock and a knife, but those do the same amount of damage.
You also lost your knife, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I did. I chucked it. Yeah, that's right. So I also threw the rock and it hit me in the head. So I just have my curse.
I mean, I will let you
It's a
have the
comeback.
rock.
Concussion.
You can have the rock because it hit you, so you have it. I'll let you have rock, but no knife.
That's fair. I still would rather use my curse because I want to yell at her if it works.
Okay. What are you yelling at her?
Well, I'm gonna wait till it works to yell at her. Otherwise, I'm gonna look stupid. So.
This is fair.
Suspicious.
How's that suspicious?
Usually you say it and then the DM tells you if you look silly or not.
Well, I would wait until the spell hits her to say it.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's
Don't backseat
It's
DM, sir. No
flavor.
backseat DMing, okay?
He is like
I'm
Papa
gonna use my
DM.
info now.
This is like his shtick.
I really want this to work. I hate dice so much.
You
Poor fella.
concentrate real hard. Where you feel the thrumming of something ancient and dark and deep stirring in your veins, enough to start to give you a bit of a headache behind your eyes.
I've already got one.
But nothing comes of it. And just as soon as it came, it's gone.
Cool.
Okay. So it is Ava's turn. She is going to, I guess she also doesn't really have much on her except a fist. And the knife has got kicked away. So she's going to go for, actually, I think she'll go for Renner. She's not going to punch you, but
Let's
she's
dance.
she's going to shove you. She's going to try and shove you away. And she's going to miss. I assume that
That's
doesn't hit. She
Does not hit.
is losing a lot of blood, and her stance is a little weak since her knee is profusely bleeding. And she goes to take a step to push you and sort of just stumbles instead. Now it's monster, it's the sorcerer's turn, and they're gonna swing again at Alejandro.
Ah, I missed it too.
What happened?
You got 6?
Yeah, but
Oh,
then
you
it
got it
like
twice. Oh, okay, never mind.
yeah. Hold on, get rid of that one. Did they start being rude tonight? I decided. Okay, it doesn't matter anyways. They are they're bleeding a ton and seem to be even paler than they once were. Go to swing and once again miss.
Sick. I love that.
Alejandro, it's back to you.
Oh man, how's the monster looking? Like standing good, kind of almost dead.
They
what am I feeling?
have like just under half their health left. So they definitely can take another hit or two, but that's probably all that they could take.
Okay, I'm gonna use my divine strength to punch them real hard.
They're going straight.
I'm gonna try to cave in their ribs if they have any.
Oh my gosh, Ritter.
I would
my
say that they do. They look like they got some bony looking ribs poking out.
Natural 20.
What
Oh
is
my
happening?
What deal did you make with the devil?
Well,
I
God.
go beyond the god now.
Okay, so oh hail your new god. So you have had it. Your sanity is fraying at the edges. You're tired. You're frustrated. You just want to go home. You don't want to do this anymore, and yet this is the only way out. You are going for the ribs. You almost full body clench. You can feel again a dark stirring, ancient and deep rooting in your veins. Your arms now turn a deep, like almost black blood red veins crawling up your arms. You take one punch and you are delivering it straight to the ribs. I will have you roll damage. I don't think it's gonna matter.
So my hand-to-hand is 1d4, and then my divine strength says punch roll hit plus strength 1d6.
It's 1d6 for damage.
In total, so not the d4.
No, I think that was something. 1d4 is just your regular fist.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure I was making sure I didn't.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's
also
just
making sure that I'm making sure.
Okay, got it. Wow, 3, so 6.
I'm a sensitive. Because you're going for the ribs, they're already bleeding. Their whole body caves in with a sickening, wet crunch. And this bruise and blood blossoms across their chest, and they essentially collapse to the ground and drop dead.
Yeah.
You, however, are in the thralls of how immaculate that punch made you feel. Maybe this blessing isn't such a bad thing after all.
No. It made me rip without going to the gym? Come on. Like,
I
who-
mean, your hands look kind of funky, but you're shredded, so... And then, Renner, it is now your turn.
All right. How's she looking?
She's looking a little weak, a little fumbly, looking like probably another hit or two could probably incapacitate her, depending
I'm
on
gonna
how well you-
swing, but I'm not gonna swing for lethal, if that makes sense. I'm gonna not non-lethal hit.
Yeah.
So if it is enough to hit, I'm not trying. I'm not attempting, I guess.
You're just trying to give her a KO.
Yeah, correct.
Mm-hmm.
6, so nothing matters.
Nothing. Doesn't even matter. Oh, yeah, so she hears the oncoming swing of the axe, and she easily dips out of the way. Zoe,
What's up?
my dear, it is your turn, girl.
Cool. Pasta. Can I push her over?
Roll me straight.
Because I don't want to hurt. Like I don't want to hurt her too bad. Like I feel bad for her.
You guys are bullying this poor lady. Don't even know her name. I totally didn't say her name either. You don't know
You've
her.
said it 3 times.
I have not.
Yes, you have.
Shh, no, I haven't. You don't know it.
15.
That's enough. I will still have you roll just regular like melee damage, which I think for just fists is 1d4.
I don't want to like hurt her though. 1.
Okay, you push her, but she just kind of staggers back a step. It's not enough to get her down.
Rude. Even with that knee, she's really hanging in there.
She's made of tough stuff, I tell you what. It is now her turn. Dang. First thought was to have her go for the knife, but that has been picked up and...
Took care of that. Didn't want her going back for that.
She is actually gonna just take her turn to back up more and say, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm gonna have her just back up and basically against the wall and just say, please, just leave. I won't hurt you, just leave.
We don't want to hurt you either, but tell us how to stop this. We
You
can't
clearly
let you do what you're
hurt
doing.
me. She gestures to her knee. That is
I
like
did no such
broken.
thing.
But the action of him, points to Renner, still reflects
What's up?
on you.
Only because you didn't listen. Look what you did to me. You're one to talk. You said you weren't gonna hurt us. You just did.
A measly punch is nothing compared to the damage you've done to my knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we could fix it too, but only if you tell us how to stop this.
Do you like
We
having 2
don't
knees?
want... Brenner?
She
Look.
gives you like a head tilt. I barely have 2 knees at this point, please.
That wasn't the question. Do you like having 2 knees?
Do you like living?
Oh, see, now who's,
Yeah.
cause a problem?
Listen,
You'd
When
still be
God
alive with 2
comes,
knees.
you will not be saved.
don't you mean if?
That's fine.
If God comes?
She gives a smile.
If he's already here.
God does not approve me finding my cousin.
My
And I
dear,
don't want to meet God myself.
it's too late. I fear.
Nothing is too late until it's done. You'll see.
That's gonna be her turn. She's not gonna take any action. She's not gonna fight.
Cool. I
And
want...
then, back up to the top of the round with Alejandro.
Because we need to incapacitate her so we can go figure out what else is going on.
I'm gonna
But we
walk
can't just
over
leave her.
with my massive bicep.
Yeah.
Your shirt is about to rip from all this muscle.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness.
literally just it's just arms. Everything else has not been worked on. It's just massive arms. I will go over. You can let me know. Can I pick her up with my massive strength? And be like,
Well, go
He's
ahead.
gonna pull
Finish
this
your
is Sparta,
Yeah.
throw her in the hole.
no,
Oh my gosh.
that was an idea, but no. I was gonna pick her up and be like, "You're cute. We could have had a friendship out of here, but right now I gotta
Cute.
find a friend. I will hit her in the neck to kind of knock her out.
I will. Yeah, roll. You're
Rock,
just
like,
using.
chop.
You're not using
It's
your.
a chop, just a chop too. Not use. Well, since I activated the strength, I figured I would have the ability to just pick her up. But
I
just
feel
wanna-
like. Yeah, you wouldn't
I-
have to use the divine strength because you're not like hitting something, but you are just like you are now a strong lad.
yeah,
you can
I just
pick her up.
karate chop just to try to knock her out.
Yes, I will. I will just. She is, I would say at this point, probably flanked since you're all closing in on her. So I will just give it to you. You don't even have to
Wow.
gauge like how much like
Wow.
where you're hitting.
Even the player's been getting all the nat 20s, just giving them something.
Let the
Boy,
some of
have
us
a
are
sun
struggling,
in the
okay?
sun.
No,
Anyways.
just arresting you.
But because you got such meaty claws, you could just like give a whap, and like that's plenty enough to knock her out.
Okay.
And she's on the ground.
Well, that's been taken care of.
Combat
Now we
over!
need the other ones run too.
Yay!
DM, can I search him?
Yeah,
Well, Zoe should do it.
but there's nothing on them.
Son of a bitch.
Uh,
Not even eyeballs? They don't have eyeballs in their pockets? Where did
No.
they throw these?
Ew!
well, we definitely need to figure out how to stop this.
Can I take out my
Yeah.
rope and tie them up?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, where
in
did
this
the other ones
hole?
run to? There must be another way out of here.
Wait, which direction did they go?
Well, you didn't see. They just went out the door.
The
But
door we
Renner-
came in?
Yes. Because there's only, I guess, 2 ways that they could have gone, which is back the way that you came, or like out in the hall somewhere. I don't know.
Okay. Can I look at the dale? The
Dais?
dais?
The pit?
Pit? Can I look into it?
You can. It is very dark, and there does not seem to be a bottom. You do see splashes of blood along the sides, which
That must be the eyeballs.
which would make sense for what's going on. But that's all you can see.
Splashes along the sides, right? Not towards the bottom. I can't see the bottom, right?
Yeah, you can't see the bottom. You see like little flecks on the sides.
Who has that flashlight?
I do.
had one.
Can you poke it down here?
Yeah, totally.
So it drops it.
I'm not gonna drop
I
it.
thought of that too.
Can I go back and check the room that was in the hallway?
Yes. While you're walking over there, while you're
I'm gonna go
walking
check something in the
away,
hallway, guys.
Okay.
Alright, be safe.
Well, with these muscles, everybody.
Are you sure you
Whoa,
go?
whoa, you might need a
Huh?
license for that.
If you wait, we can all go together.
Yeah,
Well,
remember
you were
last time
saying that,
Spawn
I'm
wandered
trying to-
alone?
I'm trying to
We're not
find an
gonna
exit
name
quicker.
names.
If we all split up,
Yeah,
it'll be quicker.
but we set the whole place on fire last time. I don't know if we should separate. And I got locked in the what do you call it? Confession box last time. We probably shouldn't
we-
split up.
Each time we split up, the person who was alone, something bad always happened.
Yeah.
Well,
just wait a minute,
Maybe it's
Brenner, or
Alejandro's turn,
Alejandro.
because, lessons of 3, but I would
Yeah,
rather not.
yeah.
Alejandro, just wait a minute. We'll go together in a second.
Fine.
Oh my goodness.
We're
So,
learning.
Zoe, you
Good job.
are
Hi.
learning. It's great. I love it. Character growth. Zoe, you take your dim flashlight, and you.
I put fresh batteries in that bad boy.
And I did say it was a tiny bit brighter than it was before. I did not say it was fully bright.
Fine. I'm gonna check my notes.
You can check the recording. Anyway, you aim this flashlight, and it basically the light just fades off almost immediately. There is, from what you can see, no bottom, or it's just
Cool.
impressively deep. Someone
Zoe,
had
how
a fun
attached
day.
to that flashlight are you?
Well, it seems to be dying. So you can either throw the flashlight or you can throw this rock.
Okay. DM, can I throw a rock and start counting how many seconds until I hear it hit the bottom if it does so?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You're tossing the rock, and you start counting, and you're listening, 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 and you're listening. There's no rock. What happened? You don't hear it hit the bottom.
That's awesome.
Okay. Based on my calculations.
I just raised my eyebrows at him. Like, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Based on your calculations, Renner?
Mm-hmm.
What?
If the speed of sound is 343 meters per second, and the rock falling, we still have not heard the rock. This is well over infinite, at least, for now.
Renner, I could have told you that, okay? So, no sound
We
equals
could've, but you
no
didn't.
rock equals no bottom, Renner. No bottom.
Sure.
And nobody likes no bottom.
That's true. Can I go to the hallway?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You've been waiting so patiently. Yes, you
Alright.
can.
Let's go with Alejandro real quick.
So, real quick before we do, you said there was a mark behind where the monster was standing earlier. Have we seen this mark before?
There was a mark on their body.
Oh, on their body. Okay.
It is not a mark that you recognize.
Okay, so I haven't seen it either in a painting, in any of the books we were reading, in any of the notes we found, because I think, or in the
Nope.
closet. Okay.
Nope, but it is red, just as the other symbol was. But it also looks like that symbol might have been carved into their body, so it's hard to tell if it's red because it is red or it is blood.
Okay, cool. And there's no markings like on the dais or anything. There's no inscriptions that kind of mimic anything we've seen before. No artwork on the walls.
Nope, there were a few banners on the back wall toward the door, where the door was, but they have just the same sigil as the one in the closet where the fire was started.
Cool.
Tis all.
Okay, then I suppose I will follow Alejandro and Renner.
And you waddled away. Waddle, waddle.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Renner, are you also following? Did you say we're following and I just missed it?
Yeah, I concur.
Dope.
I did say I was following. Yep.
Okay. You're out in the hall. You don't see any of the people. The hall looks a little more darker and weird and warped than before, but that's all that's changed. Are you heading straight into the other door? That's right next to the door you came from.
Alejandro's leading, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm following.
Following Mr. Muscle Bags here.
The room on the left. The door
The
on
room-
the left side that has
Okay.
looks like it has a desk in it.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't
But
know
you-
this, but
you wouldn't
me
know
as,
that.
as the god that I am.
The newfound baby god.
No.
He had been born. Okay. You enter this fairly dark and also fairly small little room, and you do see, in fact, a desk. Wow. But the only light in this room is on that desk, and it is a single candle. There is one shelf along the side of the wall, a couple of very disheveled looking crates tucked into the corner, and then on the desk seems to be one book that is open, and then like another little stack of books and papers a little strewn about.
I wanna check what's on the book that's open and then read the titles of the ones next to it, like on the side of the.
All right, you're doing that. Other two bing bongs.
Sup?
Are you going
Ding
in?
dong.
Are you waiting outside?
I'm going.
Guys, it's a little office.
following.
There's just
Yeah, we're
there's
following.
desks and some crates and shelves and books.
I'm sticking close. I've learned my lesson.
Books? Yeah, same. I'm gonna
it's
go
pretty
straight to
stupid.
books.
Okay, there are some on the shelf, and then there are some of the desks, but it seems like the ones on the desk are occupied by Alejandro. Renner, is there anything you're particularly looking at, or are you just like, I have a moment of solitude and safety here?
I have a moment of solitude and safety, which is nice. Always good to have. Those are in low quantities these days. Is there anything that stands out to such as a math professor as moi, such as patterns or things I would notice on the repeats? I guess I just said the same thing twice, but you know.
I know what you mean. I guess give me a perception with advantage, because this is stuff you're familiar with. So you know what to look for. You know these patterns.
15.
15. You see... There's not a whole lot of patterns to this room. It seems like some of the books on the shelves are nice and orderly. Like they've been specifically put in like tallest book on left side, smallest book on right side fashion.
Okay.
I will say, I guess in terms of patterns, the room does have dust, but you can see that like it has been gone through recently because there are like repeated touchings of the books and the shelves and commonplace areas of activity. But that's really all you would recognize. Trying to see if there's anything else I could give you, but I think that's probably it.
There's no markings or anything like that.
No scratches. I mean, like I said, there's like fingerprints left in the dust from activity, but that's multiples and many. It's not any like individual ones that would stand out to you. Of like, there's this one book on this one shelf that's been touched. There's none of that.
None of that. Okay, so there's not really of anything of substance in this room. Not even a weapon or anything like that in this room.
Not that you can currently see.
Okay.
Is there a suspicious painting on the wall like we've encountered before?
No, there's no paintings in this room. It's kind of boring that way.
Okay, I know we found some stuff in books prior. Is there any books of import, any notes crumpled up in like a trash can or a wastebasket or anything? Drawers on the desk, can I open those?
There are some drawers on the desk, but since Alejandro is at the desk first and he was looking at something specific, we're going to loop back around to him.
Julio.
You, Alejandro, are looking at the book on the desk, the open book, yes?
That is correct.
I will tell you. You're looking at this book. It is very old. You can tell that right away. The pages are yellow and a little worn with age. The text on this book, as you flip through really briefly, is in like ye old, very old English. And it describes an event so large it decimates the world, heralded by a strange entity from another dimension. It reads on to convey the importance of this event, how maddening it is to be a part of it and to be without it. It is all-consuming and seems to line up similarly with the current events going on. And I'm going to have you, with disadvantage, roll me a con.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Natural 1.
Oh my god.
For a boy. 2.
Oh boy. I knew those 20s were gonna kick your butt later.
All that strength and all your brain power went into your arms. So as you're reading and you're seeing all these similarities, the stars align. The more you read, the more almost enveloped you feel in this, and you feel a tug at the back of your brain. A little compulsion, a dark desire that maybe remaking the world wouldn't be so bad.
Ooh.
You find anything interesting, Alejandro?
Yeah, something very, very interesting.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Something that would help us reshape the world, make it better.
What?
Yeah.
Alejandro, like, what are you talking about? I'm probably kind of suspicious of him at this point, right, DM?
I would say that, like,
This sounds suspicious.
after his stunt that he pulled, it is definitely a little off kilter for Alejandro.
Why are we trying to stop this? We should let it happen.
Hey, Renner.
Yo.
Think you should come in here carefully.
There's nothing important in there.
Renner?
Okay, fine. I'm on my way. What's
You
up?
take one step.
Alejandro, explain a little bit more what you're talking about.
Well, this wonderful
I'm like
book,
giving
I
crazy
was
eyes
just-
to
I
Renner.
was just reading, it's telling me of what's to come, and it'll make things way better. It would bring peace to the world, and I think we should let it happen.
That's a lovely idea. Can I read that?
Yeah,
My God!
Here.
Yeah. I take the book and I toss it.
Oh, okay. I was
I was like,
no
oh.
way.
I go get it. Precious.
Alejandro, stop. Listen.
My precious.
Wait, do I get the book and do I toss it? Am I successful in this endeavor?
Well, Alejandro handed it to him.
Yeah, he did willingly hand it to him. Yeah, it's fine. Yes, you do throw it. Are you?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not many places to throw it. I'm assuming you're just throwing it out into
that's
the
a good
hall.
place.
Go,
Can I
take
tuck
it,
at
go.
an angle to try to hit the pit?
You are in another room,
We're in a
so
different
I'm not
room.
That's fair.
sure
Alright,
how you're
yeah,
gonna.
I throw it at the wall then. I throw it at the wall.
Dunk.
Can I, when I throw it at the wall, can I use my axe to turn the pages?
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can do that. Are you like reading them, or like as you're flipping through them, or are you just like kind of skimming through?
Skimming through for now until I see patterns or shapes that I recognize.
You are flipping through and you're skimming little tidbits here and there. You're trying to pick up small stuff. You do find the sigil again that I'm assuming you did see it as well. In I'm going to call it the fire room from now on. The room where the fire started. The fire room. That
Yes.
fire. The sigil in that room, you do see again in this book.
Okay. When I
Okay,
do
fine.
see that. Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay. Dice, don't fail me now. We've not been good terms recently, but we got a 21.
You get a shiver up your spine, and that's it.
Okay. So, Zoe, I don't know how Alejandro if you're feeling any better. This book, bad vibes. So
Yeah, I kind of got that from,
can I swing my axe at the
Alejandro.
book?
You sure can.
Oh, you're gonna
Better, or am I
Horcrux that
still
thing.
obsessed about the book?
I do
Wait.
so.
What did you say, Alejandro?
Am I feeling better, or am I still obsessed about the book?
You are still feeling pretty chummy with this book. You're liking
Yeah.
it. You're still liking it.
No, don't break it. No, I need it. It'll
Sorry.
help us. It'll make things better. Trust
Hold
me.
him back. I'm swinging my axe.
I'm gonna
running.
try.
I'm
I'm gonna
running for the
try and
book.
hold him back. Or at least push him. I'm gonna try and
Oh
trip him
my
or
God.
something. I'm trying to trip him.
Zoe and Alejandro roll strength.
I'm still on the fence about tripping being a strength because I can just like casually stick my foot out.
You gotta hold your ankle firm. Also,
Do you though? I usually use my toe to trip people, not my ankle.
yeah, but that doesn't. It trips them up, but it doesn't like trip them to the floor.
Fine. 13.
Okay, yeah. You put your toe out. You put your little toe out, and Alejandro is so obsessed with this book, he doesn't even see your little footsies, and I won't say that you trip and fall, like, on your face to the floor, but you definitely do stumble, and it gets you to stop what you're doing.
Yay.
No, Renner. Let's talk about this place. This can be the
We can-
solution to all
yeah.
of our problems.
No, you're so right. I swing my axe.
Give me
Renner,
a
no.
strength.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, this book has an AC?
No.
Is it a
but-
mimic?
Hello.
Whoa.
You bring this axe down and cleave right. Where are you hitting it?
I'm just hoping to hit it like down the center, the crease center, so, split in half.
Spine
You
of
know
the
what I
book.
mean?
Like
Spine.
a
The
spine.
spine. Yeah, is the word.
You
Yeah.
spine. You swing and you crack this spine in half, and you feel that same roll of energy come over you when you first came into this area again, and it gives you another chill of goosebumps, and you feel this inner sense of dread, but nothing more comes from it. And Alejandro, I'm gonna snap you back out of it. You are back to your almost normal self. Because right now, because you weren't normal before you read the book, so,
Wow, what is normal?
Wow.
We'll find out.
What just happened?
Interesting. Alejandro, you like went all religious on us for a couple minutes.
Oh.
It was like wild and totally not cool. And then you tried to attack Renner.
Was I at least a good talker? Like, did I convince you?
No,
Oh,
I was
man.
pretty instantly suspicious, honestly.
I'm using my
I've never
axe to
gotten to
flip through
religion.
the broken pages. Is there anything of importance I could read? Or
I'm
do
gonna
I
look
still
too.
get the odd feeling that's...
You definitely do get a little bit of that loud feeling.
Okay, never mind. I swing again.
You hit the book. It splinters more. Pages are falling out. This poor little guy.
Okay.
He deserved it, bro.
Well, it's not over. It's just in pieces. Now what?
Now we gotta stop this.
Do we need to burn it? Do we need to do a book burning?
Honestly, you're probably right. Burning the book is probably the best way to make sure that this spell doesn't, turn anyone else crazy.
Anyone have holy water?
Renner,
I don't.
my water bottle is in the car. Okay, I left my hydro flask there. Wait, no, I have my hydro flask. Do I? I thought I was gonna use it to hit people, wasn't I?
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I still have the hydro flask. Well, unless you count
Anyone know how to make
this
that?
as holy water, no.
We would burn the hell out of it.
Can't we just throw it to the burning closet that we already have?
Well, we can't touch the door because, it was hot.
The doorknob was hot. Yeah. I don't know this, but you guys know this.
If the doorknob is so hot, just put it on there. It'll catch fire.
Maybe we can like push
Yeah,
it
but
under
we'd
the
have to
door.
touch it.
Either we can. Why don't we just check on our way past? Because we got to go that way anyways.
Do we have to go that way? Because isn't there another part of this hallway?
I think it's towards the hallway door, the burning door. If I'm reading the map right, which we all know I'm probably not.
Where are we on the map?
You are. Do you see the room with the red rug?
Okay, we're there. Okay, perfect.
You
where I
are in
found
the
left
room
to it.
next to it. We're in the
We're on
room
the
next
left
to
to it, in the little room.
Yeah, the left. Okay.
There's like a tiny candle. In
So
that room.
there's another door that we haven't gone down, correct?
Yes. Are you done exploring in this room?
I think
searching
so. I think it
everything?
has nothing more to offer.
Did any of the
Yeah,
other
I
books
think
have any
so.
titles?
Some of the books did have titles. There's some not shelves, drawers in the desk. Jeez, I don't know why I blinked on that word, but there are a couple of books. Someone. I suddenly can't talk anymore.
Welcome to the club.
One of them it just says like religion 101. Another says herbology.
Ooh.
And another has one that is the title has been scratched up, I'll say. Those are the 3 books on the desk.
I'll put them in my backpack. Future reading, you know.
You should see if the herbology one is bookmarked anywhere.
If you're picking them up, Alejandro, one of them is very heavy.
Oh, that's fine. I have a back.
Uncannily heavy for a book.
Oh.
Ooh, open it. Open the book.
Oh, it's pretty heavy. Let me see.
You
Can
find
I
a
tap
flask.
it? See if it's like
I take
metal
a
or
step
something?
back. I'm
It
stepping away.
sounds hollow.
Oh my god. You found the clue!
I found a strange book. I'm gonna open it.
Okay,
Stop
be
me if I get
careful.
crazy again.
Okay.
I opened the
This is
book.
not a good
You
idea.
And close
open
up
the
in my
book,
face. I'm dead.
and
Oh my God.
it is one of those false books, little fake books that's hollow on the inside. And inside is a gun.
Oh my god.
It is a
Oh
pistol.
my god.
I grab it and I go, who's crazy now?
Look out, he's got a gun!
I have a gun.
I just found a gun.
You just
No
found a
shit.
gun.
Yeah, I can see
You
you're
just
holding
found
it
a
up. Oh
gun.
my god.
Oh, I that was a joke, the previous thing, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Can I see how many bullets it has in the magazine?
You can, and there is 3 bullets.
Okay.
One for each of us.
Oh
Here,
man,
go first.
I did not do that on
Renner!
purpose, but oh man, that's funny. Oops. Did you want to take the other books? You said that you were putting them in your bag, or did you want to?
I was gonna put them in my bag.
Okay.
Future reading.
Okay.
But I will hand the herbalist one to Zoe. Who wanted to read it.
Okay.
I just want to see if there's any pages or like herbs bookmarked.
You go to open it, and it is also a false book.
Oh my god.
And you find 2 band-aids inside.
Oh yay, I could use that because I'm ouchy.
You're welcome, bub.
Thanks, bub.
Oh man, my
Band-Aids.
band-aids.
The band-aids are 1d6 plus 2? Sick. Hang on, I'm gonna put a band-aid on my jaw.
Man. I was collecting those.
Little band-aid, do lots
Did I
of
say
stuff.
1d6 plus 2?
You put the band-aid on the boo-boo.
Boo-boo! Which is funny because I literally put in my notes, big boo-boo. Okay,
I'm
a
gonna
3?
check out the 3rd book and see if it's also fake, just in case. I have a feeling.
It is a normal book.
God dang it.
Okay, I got 7 health back. I used both band-aids, by the way.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Well, now what, guys?
Well, there's one more
Well,
door. I
there's
guess
only
you
one
gotta
way to
check
go.
it.
Okay, fair. So, you guys are heading out into the hall, and as you approach the door, as you get to the door, you actually hear behind you
What the hell?
a door open and close. And I'm
I'll
assuming
spin
it's
around
turning.
real fast.
You
Must be the
see
wind.
What do
the
you mean?
lady in black.
What do you mean?
standing there.
Alejandro!
Who's the lady? The one we tied up?
Yes.
How did she get out?
The one with a limp leg now?
The one with a bum leg now. She stands there and she says, well, if you all insist on snooping around, I think I can understand Caleb's defensiveness against you. However, if you're here to speak against God and her arrival, it is something I cannot stand for. And neither can she.
We
God.
can fix that. You don't need to stand.
Wait. Her arrival?
Hey, we should go. We should go
Her-
right now.
She said
Let's go
her
to the other door.
arrival.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
The other book said God was
just
female.
gone.
That's what you
Fuck,
can assume.
meet her?
Anyway. Anyways, you hear the sounds of something snapping, a growl erupting deep from her chest.
And now
Her
run.
mouth and nose elongate into a maw full of sharp teeth. Blood streaks down her cheeks and her empty eye sockets, her veil turning into tatters. Her clothes writhe against her changing body, bleaching and adhering to her form as she stretches out, legs snapping back in the process. A snarl breaks out of her body as she shifts to be more canine. Look at what God has given me. This power to do with, to please her, to spread her good word.
Girl, you need a makeover. Like, that is gross.
And
Okay?
she lets out a piercing howl.
What's
And
worse
she
than
lunges
daddy or mommy
for
issues?
you
It's
all.
God issues.
Wow.
On all fours already. That was fast.
Oh my God, you
guys.
The door is gone as you
I
turn
freaking knew it.
Wait, what do you mean?
The door is gone,
Yeah,
but
what do you
the
mean?
hall stretches on into darkness. And it becomes dark and rank and writhing. The walls actually shifting and moving.
That's
And as Ava goes to lunge for you,
Her name is
she
Ava.
is not. Yes, it is. I'm tired of just not saying it. She
You've
is
already
not
said it.
intent on stopping at any point. So I recommend you all run.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna have you roll initiatives.
Can I like holler for Ferdinand, like my bro?
You sure can.
That's six.
Hey, Ferdinand, a little help would really be nice right now.
There's no response.
Weird. How about also a 6, which is not suspicious at all?
It's not suspicious.
I don't like this. Alejandro, I thought you said you tied her up.
Got an 11.
So it's gonna be Alejandro. And then I guess I'll do Renner and Zoe since Renner rolled first. And then Zoe. So, top of the round is Ava. And she is lunging for you all. And she says, you can run, but you cannot hide. I smell your blood and sins on you. And she's going to lunge for
Wouldn't be
Renner.
the first person.
Specifically, she's going to try and swipe at you with her bars.
I love that.
She got a 12.
Who's she hitting?
She's hitting Renner
You got 12 hits. Yeah, I only have 11.
for 5.
Well,
Bud?
Bud? Onyx?
yo, dog.
Onyx?
Is he
How much health you
dead?
got there, Bud?
You okay?
I'm not dead.
Are you down?
Are you...
Bud, you gotta communicate.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh,
Christmas.
drama
It'd be
queen?
nice if some band-aids would be cool eventually. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. It's okay. You know,
yeah.
less than half health. It's okay.
It's okay.
Hey,
It's
I've
fine.
been there all night, okay? I've been there all night.
Alright, it is Alejandra's turn.
You got any band-aids, Bud?
No, but I have a pew pew and it heals. No, okay. I'm gonna go with I was gonna shoot the dog. There's no doors because it disappeared, right? Sorry.
The door that you guys were heading to is gone, but that hallway has extended to where the door was. So instead of that door being there, the hallway just extended straight that way into darkness.
Okay. And the DM suggested us to run as well, so that's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
She's coming for you guys, and she ain't stopping.
That's spooktastic there, Bud.
So, can I use my divine strength Is it 1 time per day? 1 time per second? No,
It's no, it's you can use it whenever.
It's unlimited, but it came with a caution.
Yeah.
not
well,
use it
I'm
too
trying
much.
to save you guys. So, can I use it to put them all under my arms and just run with them?
Oh, like
I just
like
a
pick
cartoon
them up
one and
and start running.
just pick them up and start running.
I have to say yes. That is so. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Also,
Do it. Do it.
iteration because that's just I love it when you guys find creative solutions for stuff. Ooh, it just makes me so happy. Okay, yes, I will. Because Renner and Zoe, I'm going to assume
Yes, please.
you allow this.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Like, we're getting out of here. I
It's
110%.
strong enough, yeah.
bear
yeah,
hug
yeah.
and I just run.
Okay, I will allow that. I will. So you're using your divine strength. You're concentrating, and again, this deep, inky blackness, blood redness crawls continuously up your arms. You scoop up your homies. You're determined to get out of here, and you scoop them up, and you start booking it down the hall. And Ava is right on your tail. She is not slowing down in the slightest. She is determined to have your innards for dinner. And as you run, Alejandro.
Kick me on a date first.
Fair. Alejandro, as you run, you feel this strength, these muscles overwhelm you.
Oh.
You feel them coursing through your veins to your chest, to your neck, to your head, to your feet, all over. And for a split second, everything goes black. And you feel your body changing and shifting and twisting in a way that doesn't feel natural. And yet it doesn't hurt, but it feels wrong. Zoe and Renner, you feel this movement as you are being held, and you see Alejandro's body changing and shifting into something fairly akin to the monsters you have been fighting. He is no longer human or recognizable as Alejandro, although it is still him and he is still a running.
Note to self.
I'm looking
We
at
have
Renner.
3 uses of this at max.
Edward.
Anyways. Renner, it is your turn.
So we're being carried by
Being
Alejandro.
carried. Mhm.
By being chased by this demon dog thing.
Correct.
Okay. Is there anything I can do? I
Did I
mean,
lose my facial features?
there is
or
the
just-
one thing I could do, but I might have a pretty face, so I don't want to ruin that for me.
Renner, or not Renner, Alejandro, I don't think you have most of your facial features anymore. It seems to be a trend that these monsters don't have much of their facial features. Although Ava
Am
seems
I
to be an
still
exception.
able to communicate or no?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Oh, okay.
I would not take that away from you. That would be unfair. Renner, you could, I guess, well, if you really want to get, like, pedantic here, you could take the gun out of his pocket.
Alejandro, do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind?
Yeah, just careful. There's 2 in there.
Get it.
What?
What?
There's two bullets
There's
in the
2
gun.
guns.
There's
No,
bullets
2
in the
guns in there.
Why do you have 2 guns?
His guns.
Oh my
You know what
god.
gun? You know what gun?
Zoe. I look at
What?
Zoe and just give a blank
What?
stare. Just grab the actual gun I'm reaching for.
I
It was
roll
a
my
joke.
eyes.
It was a joke. Okay, in a tense situation, I start doing inappropriate jokes.
Alejandro, just focus on
In a
running.
tense
Oh my
situation, I
god.
bet there's other things. Anyway, can I shoot a dog?
You can shoot the
put it
dog.
down?
You shoot the
Hold her
dog.
down.
Put her down.
Please.
Got a dirty 20.
Roll the hit.
Yeah.
Roll damage. Not roll the hit. Jeez.
I don't think I wrote down what the damage was of the
1d8.
gun.
It's 1d8.
Should be
1d8.
1d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly what I put down.
8.
Beautiful. Okay.
Good job, bud.
I tried. Bang.
Where are you shooting her?
In the head.
Okay. Okay, I'll say, wow, she kind of takes that hit like a champ, not gonna lie. She's still
Oh
going,
my
she's still running,
God.
but she is definitely starting to bleed more profusely than she was already. and she howls in pain. But she's going to keep charging on after you. And with that, unless you want to do something else, it's Zoe's turn.
I hand the gun to Zoe.
I'll allow it.
I accept this beautiful, beautiful pistol.
Are you firing the
And I
beautiful,
shall.
beautiful pistol?
Oh, absolutely. I'm absolutely gonna fire this beautiful, beautiful pistol. For a 16.
That will also hit.
Yes!
You guys are doing great. Such
We're trying.
champs.
We're trying so hard. For 10 damage.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that is actually... I will say that is actually enough because... Oh my god. That was a beautiful hit. Where are you?
Let's go. That leaves one bullet for the three of us.
Right between the eyes.
Oh my god. It's a clean shot, truly. Like, you had just the right aim. You nailed it. She yelps like a dog, and she stumbles forward and immediately collapses to the floor. You see, again, her body is pooling out with this blood, and she is trying to keep her head up a little bit and whining, and she says, "I'm so sorry. I failed you. Please forgive me." And her head thumps down to the ground, and she's done.
Apparently your god didn't believe in you enough.
Ahead of you,
No
however.
kidding. Oh my god.
Immediately stopping you in your tracks are two fairly tall figures. They're, well, I mean, taller as in taller than you all. How about that? One of them is another mass of muscles, similar to Alejandro now. Although this boy, this massive chunker, is missing chunks from its arms and its shoulders, yet it does not bleed and it does not look like it is harmed by these injuries. Instead of a head, it has a strange metal contraption with a hole in the very front, and it growls and groans, these massive hands clenched into tight fists. Alongside them is a companion that looks similar in stature, but slim with strange grooves on their face, hands, and body. Their face only consists of a mouth, but as it opens, there is a large singular eye in place of teeth and a tongue. They watch you all very deeply, that eye pacing and looking into your very souls. A chill goes up your spine, and you hear the following.
Hello, apostles.
And
Apostles.
they look
Well, hello there,
to you,
fellow
Renner,
monsters.
in particular,
Oh,
and they stare for a moment and then say,
Little one, I know your secret.
I turned white. I turned very white.
before any of you can say or do anything further, the one with all the bulk and all the muscles, in a flash, raises his fists and slams them straight into the ground, hard enough to crack the floor and break it underneath you.
Oh my god.
The floor crumbles under your feet, and you all plummet down into a dark and desolate round room. I will not have you roll damage as you hit the floor, but it is oppressively dark. The only light coming from above. The two figures scoop up from what you can see remains of Ava's body. They watch you once more and disappear into a swirl of black dust. They are gone. Then,
Renner, are you...
I am not done.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
am not
I'm gonna shut up. I'm so sorry.
In
don't
this
hurt me.
tall, circular, dark room, you hear footsteps approach. A pale figure, no longer burdened by once short ceilings, stands straight, now towering more than ever above you all. It's Ferdinand,
Yes!
who speaks to you only once.
Seems we meet again rather quickly. I hope my siblings were not too rough with you.
And will fade to black.
Am I your brother now, Ferdinand?
We fade in from black. Candles burning in a large circular room, a sigil drawn into the floor. 2 interlocking circles with strange text inside them, and a strange eye in its center. In the middle is a lone figure in white, surrounded by shadows. Seems like they're drawing closer. She lets out a sigh. Meaning our time here is drawing to a close. Final arrangements must be made. Ava will not be lost in vain. A larger, more contorted figure beckons her closer from the shadows.
Come, Claire. It is time.
Yeah.